It's Sam, better known as Scrap. I run Volumes Hip Hop. It's a media and event promotion here in Athens focused on highlighting the hip hop community and the creatives and entrepreneurs that are a part of that community because we all work together here. So I'm excited to be here today with JOKERJOKERtv, and we've got an hour-long segment coming up. It's the Volumes New Music segment, so that'll be the next hour of programming. I've got a few awesome local hip-hop artists here in the studio with me. Right here, we're about to talk to 96 Vizion, and they're sharing brand new music with us today that just dropped, so really excited to hear that. We're going to chat it up a little bit about the music, and then they're going to perform it for you. So you get an awesome exclusive peek into some brand new local hip hop. Before we kick that off, if you are wandering around the club crawl this weekend and out on the streets of Athens at Athfest, Volumes does have a sponsored club crawl show tomorrow night. That's Saturday, and it'll be at Livewire Athens downtown. Doors are at 8. We're running to about 2 a.m., so you can party all night with us. Headliner for the night is Little Darius. He's a Athens native, young guy out there doing his thing. He's got a few tracks with Quavo out, so this might be the cheapest you're going to see this guy. So it's $15 at the door or free with your Club Crawl wristband, which gets you into all the clubs all weekend long. So that's one hell of a deal. Hopefully we'll see you there around the weekend. But now we're going to get into our new music segment and talk to 96 Vizion over here.
Thank you. How you doing today?
Yeah, good. And so he just dropped an EP yesterday, but not only did he drop an EP yesterday, he also celebrated a birthday yesterday.
Yes, ma'am.
So
the 28th.
Everybody at home, tell this guy happy birthday.
Thank y'all in advance. It's always a pleasure.
Did you have a good birthday?
I did, actually. It actually turned out, we had a few unforeseen events, but the whole day overall, I was blessed to see it anyway. I'm blessed to, go to sleep and wake up and talk about it too. So,
yeah,
can't be too mad at it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's always a good point of view.
Yes, ma'am.
And new music dropping is always a plus too. That's exciting.
Yeah, actually, it's called Downtime EP, #Downtime EP. And basically what it is a testament to what I've been doing in my downtime because, I'm not on the scene a lot. I do work. I have a daughter. I'm trying to be a better father all the time. So, those are, my first priorities. So, when I do music, I would like to showcase, just what I have been doing. So, it gives people that sense of, okay, cool. It's cool to be just like that. We don't have to be out all the time. Social media is kind of running things, and forget the narrative that we have to put on for people to look like we have motion. Nah, your motion is in how you move in your downtime, basically.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And you really answered a lot of what I was going to ask you in the first place, so that's awesome. Because I was going to say, we go way back. Mm-hmm. Volume started in 2017, and it was definitely around that time or not long after that you and I, you were on some shows. We've done interviews together.
2019, you gave me my first show, I believe. And it was either 2018 or 2019. My first opportunity came from you.
Your first show? I love to hear that.
Yes, ma'am.
That's just so awesome.
Also, my first article. So it's nah, you've been riding with me for a while, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, certified Volumes over here, for sure.
I'm a big fan.
But yeah, I know we go way back, and you've always made great music, and I know you had to step away from it for a minute. So
yes, I did.
I was going to ask you kind of, over the last year, you've really, I've seen you putting in work. I've seen you really grinding, and you're really getting back out there with the music. So it sounds like this EP is a testament to what you're doing and what you have been doing the past year. Right.
So the past year, I dropped Image, and Mia Got Emerges a while ago. It was in March 2023. And what that did was I felt like on that album I spoke the future, because as soon as that album dropped, I didn't get to roll out any promo. I didn't get to really push it because I had a major surgery. The night it dropped is the night I found out I had to have that surgery.
Oh wow.
So it's like this last year has been kind of like a trial of tribulation.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
so I'm just having to deal with that, you know, still trying to catch my grip from the time that I was not active. That was me getting stable as a human being, as a person, as a man. So,
Yeah.
you know, having to go through this, like the life's challenges with that, and then trying to get back into music, you know, it's been tough. But, you know, I just want everybody to know, like, whatever you have planned, or if you ever have a dream, you know, keep chasing it no matter what. And no matter what happens that gets in the way of that dream, you're supposed to overcome it. And I feel like that's what, you know, Image into Distance, into my next project will be, is, you know, you'll be able to see, you know, the ups and the downs.
Right.
And everything,
right.
you know, and get a complete picture of it all.
Yeah. For musicians that put a lot of their personal life and personal circumstances into their projects, you kind of get an auditory narrative and timeline of their life, and it really does capture those different moments in your life.
Definitely.
So looking back on like your last project and with what was going on, do you have a different perspective on it now?
It's the same perspective, actually, because in me, God emerges, like that's the ultimate evolution, you know.
Yeah.
And downtime is just a caveat off of that.
Yeah.
Right. Because now that I've popped out with, you know, my first album, you know, I made mistakes with that. I can still take that and learn, and then I can grow in other ways, because every year, every month, every day, life presents new challenges.
Yeah.
Right. So
Absolutely.
when it comes down to it, I'm just on the same journey.
Yeah.
Right.
That makes sense. So I know you keep kind of slipping in some of your tracks, the names of some of your tracks. So do you have a favorite track off this EP?
My favorite track off of this EP would be Go Work, because, you know, the night the EP dropped, I was at work.
Okay.
And I realized, like, okay, this is the most honest I can be with anybody.
Yeah.
Because while I'm doing music, I still have to work.
Right.
You know, like, I still have to maintain that 40-hour work week, and I still have to provide, and I'm still learning how to do it. So when it comes down to it, that's as honest and as transparent that I can be.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. And so we're not ready for the performance just yet. We're gonna like make people wait just a little bit longer. But what track is it that you're gonna be performing for us today?
The first one off of the EP, which is Insight. And you can say that together as a compound word, or you can say it apart. Insight, or it's insight. Like seeing things before they happen. You see what I'm saying? Or either having things dead in your sights. Like, you can see it, you can touch it, you can feel it.
Yeah.
Right? This is, I know I'm great. I know the vision I have for who I want to be for my city.
Yeah.
You know, being born and raised in Athens, and, you know, it's just, that's my stamp right there. It's like saying, hey, I'm here. I've known this has been me, and I'm finally embodying that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
And so I know you've got some friends that are playing in a band for Athfest this weekend.
Yeah, Sleeper Cell.
So you want to shout them out? They're
Yeah,
performing.
I'm
They're performing
definitely
tomorrow
shouting
night
out
too,
Sleeper
right?
Cell. They're my boys, bro. We are performing tomorrow at
You're
Clark's.
performing with them?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course. We are Sleeper Cell, all of us. So we'll be performing tomorrow night at Clark's at midnight, and you're in for a treat. I can't wait. I've been waiting all my life to book Athfest, and this is sick. So it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. Can you explain a little bit or describe what the experience of the band is like for people?
When you see us on stage, it doesn't look like we belong together, in my opinion. But like that's the beauty of it all, is seeing people from so many different backgrounds come together and have the same likeness.
Yeah.
You know, so what you'll get is a little bit of my hip hop. You'll get a taste of pop, a taste of some rock. You know, we like to mix it up. So it's just, we call it good music.
Right.
You know, just music in general. We're not, you know, a band that's sticking to one thing. You know.
Yeah.
We just love the art of creation.
I feel like that's very Athens. I mean, Athens Athens is a very experimental music town, and it's a very, you know, there are a lot of genres here, and there's a lot of genres that are actually really prominent in the community that aren't what outsiders maybe know Athens for, like the REMs and the B-52s and like the, you know, drive-by truckers and stuff like that.
Well, let's throw it all the way back into the Bubba Sparks.
Yeah, there you go. Whether, I don't, you know, maybe, I don't know if half of Athens claims it, maybe half is like iffy on that.
Let's go and be honest. Let's go ahead and said he was here for a while, and how Athens is if you're here for a certain amount of time, you're an Athenian. So we might as well go ahead and welcome people into the culture and keep on.
That's true.
Inclusive.
That's true. Yeah. Very well said. I love that. No shade to Bubba Sparks. I'm not even trying to go down that wormhole. So, but no, that's so true. But yeah, that's awesome. Performing with Sleeper Cell tomorrow night. That's at Clark's Collective downtown at midnight. So also something. If you have a wristband, you get in free for. Do you know what it is at the door?
I don't know what it is at the door. I'm sorry. I wish I did.
All good. Grab your wristband.
Yeah,
that's the best deal you got all weekend.
One. You can go anywhere, any place, see anybody, you know.
And you know you're coming to my showcase, and then you know you got to drop in and see him. So you might as well get the wristband. So, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, thank you so much for talking to me about just kind of where you've been at as an artist and where you're at now. Do you have anything in the immediate future you're working towards, or?
There will be a video pretty soon that comes out, and it's also a caveat, you know, off of the ideals of downtime.
Okay.
But it's a different sound, and it's the sound that I'm going to stick with, a more you know, friendly, loving sound.
Okay.
You know? So
yeah, I dig that.
I can't wait for you guys to hear it.
Awesome. So yeah, stay tuned. Where can people find you on social media so they can check out that video?
At 96 Vision. It's spelled right there up under me. Do not put an S in there, and don't put a space between 96 and Vision. Just like that, just how you see it on the screen.
There you go. Everywhere. You heard the man. So new music video coming out soon, and he's gonna go switch over and perform his opening track off the new EP. So give us just a second to get him set up.
Now we're seriously like in a civil rights movement. Like
how y'all doing?
Used to joke about it.
96 Vizion.
Remember how funny that was?
Athens, Georgia native. Just turned 28 yesterday. How y'all doing, man?
If it wasn't for that
It's a blessing to be here.
So many people are just so.
But this is my message, though.
They don't even realize that when they.
Yeah, through the hell that has resurfaced in me, God emerges. It's prophecy over vision, the image I'm submerged in. Back in the day, I didn't think I deserved the legacy formed by Project Accidentals and Pamela Incidentals. I do this shit on purpose. Stay focused, it's your season. Triple threat, Gemini, hoop shit, scheming, dreaming. My lingo is the reason. I train 100 tons gravity, Super Saiyan lead casualty at this crossroad, mad at me. I'm over the influence, and this is the evolution beyond our ways. I call it T-Bo, so only acronyms can define my pain. I'm glad I found my lane, cause my position rests in dedication everywhere I go. Distractions happen, sweat catastrophe is all I know. Exercise it, normalize it, manifest some more. Tired of being tired, let me find a new approach. Burn my finger on a roast, mom say I smoke too much, I know it, mom. Try and take it slow, but anxiety, depression, anger knocking at my door. If I open it, I watch my demons grab me by the throat. Fighting, kicking, screaming, praying, God protect me from my foes. Keep darkness on my dome. Looking in the mirror, kinda weird. The person staring back, a narcissist, pretentious and vindictive. Got no sense and doesn't listen. Too much pride and turn you to the killer and the victim. Bystander and no witness. Accessory to murder, yo, the excuses that you ignorant. But excuses like assholes, you know what they say. Another A, with a flag on the plate. Ain't no validating, 223's the feds on the case. Looking over shoulders, reckless, no more regular days. Meditating, load up the cave. This shit is sickness and shame. Got me asking God with my faith. With my faith, the cancer culture and fame. I'ma get it in flames. I call it and add the propane. Don't know what it is, I just love watching the blaze. Keep me warm, keep me content. Politics is the same, I'm elbow vets in the game. You can't thrift the same. Nah, killing shit, no gun, I just rip the vein. Yeah, throw another beat, I bench that bitch for games. Wait, throw another beat, I bench that bitch for games. Right. Pride is the devil, and I think it's got a hold on me. Pride is the devil. If I kill him, it might set me free. Pride is the devil, and I think it's got a hold on me. Pride is the devil. If I kill him, it might set me free.
Yeah. 96, y'all. Thank you.
When I'm alone, it just kind of sets it up for a successful relationship.
No, absolutely. And I think that really just, I think first of all, that's something everybody can relate to. Like everybody's been through that at some point, but it just extends to your relationship with everything in your life.
Indeed.
Like it really, any goal you have in your relationship with family, friends, work, your relationship with your own health, you know,
Indeed.
I think you gotta start
It's
with
crazy.
yourself.
Like you're literally quoting lines in the song. And you haven't heard it yet.
And I haven't heard it yet. I'm excited to hear it drop when he performs it in a few minutes. But yeah, so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, those cycles appear kind of everywhere in our life.
They do.
And so is Retrograde, it's a single you dropped, but is it a part of any kind of upcoming project or anything?
I think originally it was. I separated it because I feel like the project itself is probably like ahead of its time.
Okay.
And I know a lot of
Not sure where exactly we lost you guys, but Noni's got a single that he just dropped today, Retrograde, and we were just chatting a little bit about it, how it's, you know, essentially about breaking those bad patterns and cycles and exploring those cycles of, in particular, bad relationships where you just keep going after the same type of person and with the same results that are not good. But also we were chatting about how that extends to, you know, your relationships with other things in your life where you really have to start with yourself, self first, and loving yourself to obtain your goals and things, and that can extend to relationships with work, family, friends, not just romantic ones, but those too. So Noni's going to perform that track for us in just a few minutes, but to catch up with him and what he's been doing first, you were talking about how originally this track was going to be on a project you're working with.
Yeah, I attempted to put together like an EP or an album that would kind of be more like sync ready. So like for sync licensing and just all around, like taking the music away from just me, where I'm just making music for me, and something that's relatable to a broader audience. I felt like if I was really gonna go all in with the music, I would need to make music for people other than myself. So the particular project, I don't even want to name the project right now, but it was about 7 songs. I was in the studio for like 3 weeks.
Okay.
8-hour days.
Oh wow.
Like, you know what I mean, just cooking up. And Retrograde, that was like the standout one. So it was already decided before we even recorded that song would definitely be like the front runner. And so once I separated it from the project, I was like, I still want to go with this as the song for the summer, because to me it's still a summer song.
Yeah.
But as far as the album, the business, I have a business as well, so that's been kind of taken over.
Right.
So I just had to focus on something a little bit smaller, like a single rather than a full project.
Yeah, that's fair. And you mentioned your business, and Noni's actually, you had an article earlier this year in the Athens Banner Herald about that, you know, your hip hop life and your entrepreneur life. Yeah. And you're an entrepreneur, and you have a very delicious, very successful cheesecake company.
Yes.
So how did that kind of get started, and how does that mix in with the hip hop?
It works just because, like, with social media, everything's about content, and so food is very eye-catching. True. And engaging. True. Like, if you make something that people can taste with their eyes, and they'll share it without even paying attention to what's playing in the background. So I usually put my music in the background. And that's how that works. But it's ultimately like the same thing. It's you start off with a blank canvas.
Yeah.
And then you start adding ingredients, the beat, you know what I'm saying, the lyrics, the melody. And it's the same thing with the cheesecake. I just start off with the base. I know I have to have cream cheese in this.
Yeah.
And the rest of it is just things that I like. You know what I'm saying? Things that people suggest. And because of that, the recipe itself I have a really solid cheesecake recipe.
Yeah.
So I've been doing it for over 12 years now.
Oh, wow.
And right now I'm just kind of like going all in with both the business and the music.
Right.
Having to find that balance is difficult, but again, like it's necessary for me because I understand that both of them could take off at any moment.
Right.
And they pretty much support one another.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, as a musician on the indie level, on the local level, you're an entrepreneur because you're handling your business. There's a lot of parts of the music side of things that you've got to take care of. And also, I know you mentioned when you were going into the project you were working on that you're exploring making not just the songs that you want to make, but the songs that appeal to a broader audience. And you got to do that with the cheesecakes too, because I'm sure you've got your favorite cheesecakes to make, but then you also got to make those cheesecakes that like are the top sellers that are just the crowd pleasers.
Yeah, indeed. And I'm always like, oh man, I can't believe I got to make 6 more of these.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to try something new, but again, it's not me. I don't have, you know what I'm saying? I'm not making them for me. I'm making them for the audience. So
there's a balance there.
Yeah. And you have to find it. You have to find it because it'll drive you crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the food business is freaking insane. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Everything gets said. Everything. Stuff that's not even real. It's just stuff, like a lot of stuff gets said.
Yeah.
Apparently, at one point, I was an older white woman making cheesecake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's apparent that's the only way you can get cheesecake that good. So
all right.
I accepted being an older white woman for quite some time, and it made me a lot of money.
Yeah, you know, you do what you got to do. That's a deeper discussion we don't have time for right now. You know, #America and all of that, but yeah, you do what you got to do. You get your bag, and I'm glad that the cheesecakes are working out for you. Well, we're about to transition into the performance of his brand new single. But before we do that, just a reminder, if you didn't tune in earlier, that T.W.I.N is performing at Athfest at the Club Crawl tonight, Friday night, at Clark's Collective downtown. That's kicking off at like 10 o'clock. Noni's going to be performing at 11 p.m. You got a Club Crawl wristband. You get in there for free. Why wouldn't you have a wristband? So go check out Noni tonight. But in the meantime, we're going to check out his brand new track. Where can people catch you on social media?
I'm on all social media platforms under T.W.I.N HD. So it's T.W.I.N High Definition. I want you to see me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then if you're trying to follow the cheesecake, it's Noni's Cheesecake. And then on any streaming platform, it's just T.W.I.N, N-O-N-Y, and the number 1.
There you go. So get you some of Noni's cheesecake, sit down, listen to all of his tracks, and you'll have a good night. So we're going to get him switched over to perform, so give us just a second.
That's it.
I had to force myself to find some inner peace. Yeah, I had a choice to make, and it was you and me. Yeah, now you won't spin back on me, Mercury. Now you won't spin back on me like I got lost in your soul. My system didn't plan it. Felt like shooting stars disappeared in your atmosphere. Me like the Lord, I could do as much damage. Taking you through hell, what else? Taking you for granted. That what you said to yourself, That what you said before you left, Seem like you got a lot going on these days, I can tell, Meanwhile, I've been eating right, exercising, working on my health. Though that little thing you said was a dream, started paying bills. So it's a little boomerang. I knew you'd be back around. Thought it was smoke like a choo-choo train. Wigging on me while you track me down. Talking about it, what a universe. Oh, you was just thinking about me. Well, frankly, I've been in the ocean of thoughts, and the one of you was like a droplet. For them 3 dots, pop up, stop. You ain't fooling me, knowing good and well you don't miss me. You just miss your opportunity. Shining out it like some jewelry. You ain't qualified for the new of me, and I don't appreciate the way you come at me. Thought I cut you off like a tourniquet. Keep it pushing like you shove it. Nah, keep it pushing like you're hurrying. My state of mind golden, no worrier like I'm Stephen Curry them. Switch up the flow with superlative. Yeah, you lucky I'm courteous. Know my little boy finna love this song, so I ain't finna cursing it. But you know that karma's a itch with a B. Said I'm a dog, will hit you a flea. You always felt like the issue was me. Funny cuz nowadays you pick up a magazine, the issue was me. Guess she was right all along, and that was something I could never be. Think it's best for you just let me be, cause I done finally found it. Yeah, I done finally found a recipe to a better me, and it never needed you, not one bit. Nah, ain't tryna hear what you telling me. You should go get you some therapy, baby, cause I had to force myself to find some inner peace. Yeah, I had a choice to make, and it was you and me. Yeah, now you won't spin back on me, Mercury. Yeah, now you won't spin back on me like I got way too much on my mental. I learned from what I've been through. Still waking up like the rent's due, cause it is due. And I know I did say boomerang, but like cuz said, you a frisbee. If I throw you, girl, ain't no coming back on. Do your thing, do your thing.
Performance. We've got a special guest in the studio. Cardynal just flew in, left his flock on the main stage of Athfest, just got in the studio, and Cardynal will have a full interview on JOKERJOKERtv Sunday, so make sure you tune in and catch that interview. But right now we've got a special performance from their upcoming album that's dropping July 5th, and Cardynal is going to perform a collab track with DK, and yeah, so watch out for the full album coming out July 5th, but this is a special exclusive, so we're going to let Cardynal kick it off.
Shit, we in this? Let's get it. Yeah. Fuck 'em. That unreleased shit. Joker. Let's get it. I'm serving all day like a waiter. Wait. I got no haters, I'm lovable. Eat my baby out like a Lunchable. I'ma break on my cats, you untouchable. I be on my ground like a skater. Money on my mind, that's the undertone. Steady breaking out of my comfort zone. I'ma shock the world, this the Thunderdome. Hear that rumble, lightning on the way. When I strike, it's always flames. You better not get in the way. I can't guarantee you be safe. Birdie bustin' out the cage. Call me Cardi, how about rage? Niggas call me Cardi either way. Only difference, nigga, I don't play. I'm like Pharrell in the making. My bar is sticky like the other song. Light a roach and throw it in the bowl. A time bomb ain't done nobody wrong. Speaking of, I lit the wick. Feeling up, I'ma go the fuck off. The kick out of talent for making hits. Just wait till I get this shit up I want. But I ain't mad at how it's turning out. Got a bad, but I ain't burning it out. Didn't know how to mix and I'm learning it now. But I'm still the fires you heard about. Little bit of fun ain't hurting now. Cause I got my eyes on what's further out. I had them stunned, but it's murder now. I'm the next up, that's the word of mouth. I'm serving all day like a waiter. Yeah. I know haters unlovable. Eat my baby out like a Lunchable. I'ma break on my tats, you untouchable. I be on my grind like a skater. Wait, money on my mind, that's the undertone. Steady breaking out of my comfort zone. I'ma shock the world, this is Thunderdome. Keep it
private in a little A. Found my ninja way in the lowest key, falling for a sip, but who got the juice? Never say too much, booth, you know it's me. I be at your service after praise and worship. She gon' get these thanks and niggas get me nervous. He just see the service, find the beef up in my core reefer, knowing that he owing me. Bad friends are just little bits, but when I spit like that, shit you know it's deep. You can take the sauce, you ain't bleed for it, need to know the cost, so it start growing steep. Tryna dab me like he got that dog in him, want me kissing ass like he's bitching me. Thought I claim him as my little puppies, but I've been in mud, but that itch must be ticking fleas.
I'm serving all day like a waiter. Wait, I got no haters, I'm lovable. Eat my baby out like a Lunchable. I'ma break on my cuts, you untouchable. I be on my grind like a skater. Money on my mind, that's an undertone. Steady breaking out of my comfort zone. I'ma shock the world, this the Thunderdome. Hear that rumble, lightning on the way. When I strike, it's always flames. You better not get in the way. I can't guarantee you be safe. Birdie busting out the cage. Call me Cardi, how I rage. Niggas call me Cardi either way. Only difference, nigga, I don't play. Get it.
Track off of Cardynal's unreleased album that will be released July 5th. So check that out. They just performed on the main stage at Athfest for the first time. Killed that too. Make sure you watch the recaps later. But thank you guys so much for having Volumes here. I'm Sam. Shout out JOKERJOKERtv, Mux, and the whole crew. They've got an awesome setup here. So thank you so much for our time. Make sure you check out these artists. Brand new release music, 96 Vizion, T.W.I.N, Cardynal and DK. So thank you so much. Have an awesome Athfest weekend. And like I said, if you're out this weekend at the club crawls, tomorrow night Volumes does have a sponsored showcase at Livewire. That's Saturday. Doors at 8. We're going till 2 a.m. We got lots of acts on, showcase style, free with a wristband, or it's only $15. But that's a bunch of acts and a whole bunch of hours for $15. So make sure you come out and hang out with us tomorrow night. So thank you guys so much, and enjoy the rest of the live stream.
Yeah.